If Tinkercad is showing an error has occurred message, don't worry. In most cases, this is fixable in just a few minutes. In this video, I'll walk you through the most effective troubleshooting steps to get Tinkercad working again, whether you're using it for 3D design or circuit simulation. And if this tutorial helps, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a quick fix like this. Let's jump right in. First, the easiest thing to try is a hard refresh. On Windows, press Ctrl and F5 together. On Mac, press Command, Shift, and R. This forces your browser to reload Tinkercad without using old cached files. Sometimes that error appears because the page didn't sync properly the first time, and a simple hard refresh can instantly clear it up. If it still doesn't work, wait about 60 seconds before trying again. A lot of generic error messages in Tinkercad are temporary server-side sync issues, so giving it a minute can make all the difference. Next, let's check browser hardware acceleration. Tinkercad relies heavily on your browser's graphics processing, especially for 3D workspaces and circuit simulations. Open your browser settings, go to the System section, and make sure Use Hardware Acceleration when available is turned on. If it was already enabled, try toggling it off and back on again. After that, fully relaunch your browser so the change takes effect. This step is important because if hardware acceleration is disabled or buggy, Tinkercad may fail to render properly and throw a vague error message. Now let's clear your cache and cookies. Over time, saved browser data can become corrupted and cause login issues, loading problems, or broken sessions inside Tinkercad. Press Ctrl, Shift, and Delete on Windows, or use your browser's privacy settings on Mac. Set the time range to last 24 hours, then select Cookies and Other Site Data, plus Cached Images and Files. Click Clear Data, then reopen Tinkercad and sign in again. This removes bad session tokens and forces the site to start fresh. If you still see the error, test Tinkercad in Incognito or Private mode. On Windows, press Ctrl, Shift, and N to open an Incognito window. Then sign in and try loading the workspace again. If Tinkercad works in Private mode, that usually means one of your browser extensions is interfering with the site. Common culprits include ad blockers, VPN extensions, dark mode plugins, or privacy tools that block scripts. In that case, disable your extensions one at a time until you find the one causing the conflict. For circuit projects, it's also very important to verify your logic and code. A short circuit, like a direct wire from 5V to GND without a component in between, can sometimes crash or freeze the simulation engine. Also, if your Arduino code has a loop running nonstop without any delay, the browser tab may become unresponsive. Make sure every for loop or while loop includes a delay, such as delay 10,10, and double-check that the pin numbers in your code match the wires on your virtual board. A simple pin mismatch can make Tinkercad behave like there's a larger system error when the real issue is in the circuit setup. Finally, check whether the problem is on Tinkercad's side or your network connection. Visit health.autodesk.com to see if Tinkercad or Autodesk services are down for maintenance. If there's a service issue, you may just need to wait it out. Also, if you have a VPN turned on, disable it temporarily, because VPNs can interfere with the real-time connection between your browser and Autodesk. And if you still have problems, you can flush your DNS on Windows by opening Command Prompt and typing ipconfig/flushdns. That resets your internet path and can help clear out routing issues. So to recap, hard refresh the page, wait a minute, enable hardware acceleration, clear your cache and cookies, test in Incognito mode, check your circuit logic and code, and verify Autodesk server status. In most cases, one of these steps will solve the Tinkercad error has occurred message quickly. If this video helped, please give it a like, subscribe for more troubleshooting guides, and share it with anyone else having the same problem. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.